Welcome back. If you're here for video 3 of somatic healing, you've already started listening to your body in new ways. You've practiced awareness, you've explored release. Today we're going to move. But this isn't movement the way you might be used to. This isn't exercise. This isn't stretching. This is something completely different, and it might just change your relationship with pain. I know many of you watching this are dealing with chronic pain. Maybe it's your lower back. Maybe it's your knees. Maybe it's your neck and shoulders. Maybe you wake up stiff every morning. Maybe you've tried everything: physical therapy, medications, yoga, stretching, and nothing seems to really help for long. Here's what I want you to understand. Chronic pain after 50 is rarely just about damage or injury. Yes, there might be some wear and tear. Yes, there might be arthritis or disc issues. But what's often driving the pain is something called sensory motor amnesia. That's a fancy term for a simple problem. Your muscles have forgotten how to relax. They've been contracting for so long, maybe years, maybe decades, that they literally don't know how to let go anymore. Your brain has lost the ability to sense and control certain muscles. The good news? We can teach your brain to remember. That's what somatic movement does. Understanding pandiculation. The technique we're using today is called pandiculation. Don't let that word scare you. You already know how to do this. You do it every morning when you first wake up. Think about it. When you wake up, what do you naturally do? You stretch and yawn, right? You contract your muscles first, then slowly release them. That's pandiculation. It's your body's natural way of resetting muscle tension. Watch a cat or dog when they get up from sleeping. They don't just start moving. First, they arch their back, they contract, and then they slowly release. They're pandiculating. They're waking up their nervous system and teaching their muscles to let go. Here's what makes pandiculation different from stretching. When you stretch, you're pulling on a muscle from the outside. You're forcing length. And often, when you force a muscle to lengthen, it responds by contracting even more as a protective response. But when you pandiculate, you're working from the inside. You gently contract the muscle first, then very slowly release it, paying close attention to the sensation. This teaches your brain to sense the muscle again and gives it back voluntary control. The release phase is the most important part. It's slow, it's conscious. You're literally reprogramming your nervous system. Working with pain, not against it. Before we start moving, I want to talk about pain itself. Most of us have been taught to fear pain, to avoid it, to push through it, to see it as an enemy. But pain is actually a messenger. It's your body's way of getting your attention. The approach we're taking today is about befriending your pain, listening to it, working with it, not against it. This means we move slowly, we move mindfully, we never force. If something hurts, we back off. We're looking for sensation, not suffering. There's a difference. Good sensation feels like a stretch, like release, like, oh, that's interesting. Suffering feels sharp, feels scary, feels like stop right now. Always listen to the suffering signal and stop. You're not here to prove anything. You're not here to push yourself. You're here to learn, to explore, to give your nervous system new information. Some of you might feel immediate relief from these movements. Others might not feel much the first time. That's okay. Your nervous system is learning. Sometimes it takes a few repetitions before your brain starts to trust that it's safe to let go. Be patient. Be curious. Be gentle. First movement, the arch and curl. Let's start with one of the most helpful movements for lower back pain. We're lying on our back for this. Come down onto your mat or carpet. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Let your arms rest by your sides. Just breathe here for a moment. Now, gently press your lower back down into the floor. Feel your pelvis tilt slightly. Your tailbone will lift just a little bit. Not much. This is a small, subtle movement. As you press your lower back down, feel your abdominal muscles engage. Hold this gentle contraction for just 3 to 5 seconds. You're not holding your breath. Keep breathing. You're just gently contracting. Now here's the important part. Very, very slowly, release that contraction. Take at least 5 seconds to release. Pay attention to every moment of the release. Feel your lower back slowly arch away from the floor again. Feel your pelvis return to neutral. That slow release is where the magic happens. That's where you're teaching your brain to let go. Pause and rest for a moment. Notice how your lower back feels now. Let's do that again. Gently press your lower back into the floor. Feel the contraction in your belly. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds. And now, slowly, slowly release. Take your time. Feel every bit of that release. Beautiful. Rest. One more time. Contract gently. Press your lower back down. Hold. And slowly, mindfully release. Let your back arch naturally. Feel the softening. Second movement. Shoulder release. Now let's work with the shoulders. So many of us hold tension here. You can stay lying down for this, or if you prefer, you can sit up. Whatever feels better for you. We're going to lift your shoulders up toward your ears, but we're doing it slowly and intentionally. This isn't a quick shrug. This is a conscious contraction. Slowly begin to lift your shoulders up. Feel the muscles in your neck and upper back engaging. Lift them up. Up toward your ears. Hold them there for about 5 seconds. You might feel them trembling slightly. That's fine. Keep breathing. Now here comes the important part again. Very slowly, and I mean very slowly, let your shoulders drop. Take at least 8 to 10 seconds. Feel every millimeter of that release. Feel the weight of your shoulders. Feel them settling down, down, down. Rest and notice. How do your shoulders feel? Do they feel lower, softer, more relaxed? Let's do that again. Slowly lift your shoulders toward your ears. Feel the contraction. Hold for 5 seconds. Keep breathing. And now, slowly, consciously, let them drop. 10 seconds of slow release. Feel the heaviness. Feel the letting go. Rest. One more time. Lift slowly. Contract, hold, and release even more slowly this time. 12 seconds if you can. Really pay attention to the sensation of release. Third movement, neck and jaw. Let's finish with the neck and jaw, another place where we hold so much tension. Stay in whatever position you're in. We're going to gently turn your head to one side. Slowly turn your head to the right just a little bit. Not all the way, maybe just 30 degrees. Now, gently press your head back against the floor or against your hand if you're sitting. You're creating a small isometric contraction in the left side of your neck. Hold for 5 seconds. Now, very slowly, release that pressure and let your head turn a little more to the right. But don't force it. Just allow it. Notice how far you can turn now without effort. Slowly bring your head back to center. Pause. Notice if one side of your neck feels different than the other. Now let's do the left side. Slowly turn your head to the left, just a little. Gently press back. Feel the right side of your neck engage. Hold for 5 seconds. Breathe. Slowly release and let your head turn a little more to the left. No forcing, just allowing. Notice the range of motion. Bring your head back to center. Now let's do the jaw. Open your mouth slightly. Not wide, just a little bit. Now gently, slowly close it, but as you close it, resist the movement slightly with your hand under your chin. You're creating a gentle contraction. Hold for 3 seconds. Now, slowly, slowly release. Let your jaw hang loose. Let it be heavy. Feel the muscles around your jaw soften. Do that one more time. Open slightly, close gently against a little resistance. Hold, and release very slowly. Feel your jaw get heavy and soft. Rest, and notice how your whole head and neck feel now. Take a moment to scan your entire body. Notice if anything feels different than when we started. Maybe there's more space, maybe there's less pain, maybe you're just more aware. All of these are valuable. Let's take a moment to close this practice properly. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Just rest them there gently. Feel the rise and fall of your breath beneath your hands. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. As you breathe in, acknowledge the work you just did. As you breathe out, let any remaining tension melt away. Your body is smart. It knows how to heal. You just gave it permission and guidance today. Trust that this work continues even after you finish this video. Your nervous system is integrating everything you just learned. When you're ready, slowly begin to move. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your shoulders. Gently turn your head side to side. Come back to your day feeling more present in your body. You just taught your brain something new today. These movements work best when you do them regularly. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a real difference. If these movements helped you, please share this video and subscribe to keep going with this series. Thank you for moving with awareness today. See you next time.